Hey guys and girls, I'm James and welcome to my channel. Before you go, new channel in 2021, all about drones and video production. And today I'm going to be reviewing this 40RC VINCI V8 drone. It's mainly made for kids, but it's made for everybody, and I'll explain that in a minute. If you're thinking about getting this as your first drone, or you've already purchased it, well, congratulations on making a wise choice on getting a mini drone to start. And I go over this in all my mini drone videos, because most people, they get on the internet and they want to buy a drone, and they go out and they look at all the tech reviews and buy something, and they buy maybe the Maverick Pro and they come home with this, or the Spark and they come home with this. And let me explain why this happens. The controls on this controller here, they go all the way around, just like it does on a big drone. They go all the way around, and it has 4 axes, 8 different directions. By the time you throw, if you have a camera that has 3 axes and a zoom, that makes all of a sudden you're trying to do 12 different things with this. And what I mean by that is this drone, it goes forward, backwards, left, right, up, down, and it yaws left and right. So that's 8 different things you're trying to control all at once, and it takes a while to get the orientation of what the drone's doing with this controller. And first of all, look at the case this thing comes in. My goodness, this thing is, I think I paid just as much for the case for my Tele as I did for this whole drone. And these are only on this price on Amazon right now. But you see, I paid the $32.99 for it a month ago, which puts it right in line with how much this Holystone 210 cost. So it comes packaged really, really nice. Here's the drone. It's got these sensors to hold right here and right here. And it looks like it has a camera up front like it shows online, but it does not. And I love how this battery pops in and out. It's got these 4 little slots that goes into and snaps in. And one of the reasons I bought this is I really liked it because that's how the Tele battery slides in and out right here. And it looks very similar to the Tele battery, but you know, this Tele's $100 without a remote, and this comes with a remote. Because it's kind of, I mean, I love the Holystone 210, but you've got to fidget this battery in there, and then I got to get my glasses on to fit that connector in there, and you don't need to do that with this. The remote, let's go over the functions on the remote. Of course, on, off. These are your trim buttons. So when you're flying the drone, if it starts to slide to the left, you push this button and make it come back to the right. If it wants to go forward or backwards, then you adjust these until you get it to where you want it to go. I'm sure you'll figure this out. I mean, up, down, in those controls. But up here, we have 3 speeds. So it starts out in speed number 1, or tripod mode. You push it once, and you'll hear 2 beeps. That means it's in positioning mode, or speed number 2. You push it again, and you'll hear 3 speeds. That means you're in the speed that it'll go, and I'll demonstrate that when we're flying it here in a minute. These buttons here, don't ever use this one. This is the headless mode right here, and 1 quick tap and it kills the batteries, and it'll fall right in your hand. I'll show you that. Right here is return to home. It does not have GPS. Don't use that. All it's going to do is fly into a wall, and then return. This will make it land slowly. Again, this will make it land slowly. 1 quick tap on this one kills the motors. On the back, that's where you take the screw out and put your batteries in, and it does come with a handy dandy screwdriver. It comes with some extra props. I think if you get to the point where you break some of these props, you've probably done more damage than just the props themselves. And so here's what she weighs. Weighs in at 47 grams. I mean, compare that to the Holystone. It's 25, so it weighs almost twice as much as this. And it has so much power. The other night, I put my light beacon on it and flew it around at night, and it did really well. You wouldn't even have known that was on it, and it weighs 9 grams. So let's compare it to the Tele. It's 86 grams. Wow, so this thing is getting pretty close. The actual body of it is pretty close to the Tele. I'm gonna do a review on this Tele soon. I really think for the money, this is a much better drone to learn with. The Tele does have a camera, but by the time you pay $100 for the Tele and then $50 for the remote, you got $150 invested. And since the Mini came out, they're so popular that these Spark prices have come way down. I got this one for $150 on Facebook Marketplace, but they normally sell between around $250. Here's how you charge it. When it's charging, there's not a red light on. When it's charged, the red light comes on like that, and this plugs into there. And it tells you to use this charger. I guess it has a different amperage that it really wants you to use. So let's go put her in the air, and I'll give you some flight instructions. All right, so she's hovering really, really good right now. You see how it's drifting just a little bit that way? You can push on that button until you get it to hover just the way you want. So right now it's in speed 1. So right now it's in speed 1, and this is how fast it moves. Kind of slow. Want to go a little bit faster, push this button. Here's the 2 beat. Now it's in speed 2. See how it responds just a little bit faster? And then press it again, you're in speed 3. Now it's a lot faster. You want to do a flip? Press this button. Woo. There we go. Do it again. So to the side. It's kind of pretty jerky. Alright. Let's see how she flies. You know, compared to like the Holy Stone, it doesn't turn quite as sharp and fast, but you got to think, this thing weighs twice as much. You may want to make you like a little racetrack. Another way you might want to fly it is just with one hand and just use this to learn how to yaw it. So one way, and I can't walk my toes outside, so this is therefore what I'm doing. Exciting videos coming out this year, like the DJI Inspire 2 versus the Inspire 1, the Mini 1 versus the Mini 2 versus the Spark, the original Maverick Pro versus the Autel Evo versus the Maverick Pro 2 versus the Zoom, all kinds of mini drones, the Phantom 4 versus the Typhoon H. So thanks so much for watching my review of the V8 VINCI for kids. It's a great little drone. I put it right up to the top of the heap of mini drones. I'm real impressed with it. I really love the battery and all the features of it. I've got a lot of really good videos coming out on other drones, so please like and subscribe if you got any information out of this, and ring that bell. And got all kinds of videos coming out on video production also. So thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one.